Hello, children. You have already revised 3, 4, and 8 times table. Now let's see how do we use this formal written method of multiplication. So our objective for today is to use formal written method to calculate tens and ones multiplied by ones. And this would be without carryover. So let's take this question. 12 times 3 is equal to dash. Now you already know the answer, but let's see how to write it in the formal written method. So we write the larger number in its correct place value, and then we write the smaller number with the multiplication sign. So first we are going to begin with the ones place. So we will multiply ones with ones. So 3 multiplied by 2 will give us this first digit. In your mind, you have to do 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. Now 6 is a single digit. It's in its ones place. So we will write it in its ones place. Okay. Now the next calculation is going to be ones place with tens place. So 3 is going to be multiplied by 1. So in your mind, you have to do 3 times 10. How did I get this 10? Here it is only 1. Yes. If you see, this 1 is in its tens place. So this is nothing but 10. That is why I have multiplied 3 with 10. And you get the answer as 30. In my answer, 0 is in the ones place and 3 is in the tens place. So what do I do? My ones place is already occupied, so I have to add this number to this. What is this? It is 0. So anything added to 0 will give me the same number. So when I add 0 to 6, my answer is going to be 6. That is why here my number is going to remain the same. What about 3? 3 is in the tens place. So I'm going to write it in the tens place over here. So 12 times 3 gives me 36. Now we already knew the answer to this. Let's see how do we calculate the numbers to which we don't know the answers. Here is a question. 72 times 4 is equal to dash. Now before we go ahead using the formal written method, let's estimate the answer. Now I have used the word estimate. In some places you might find the word approximate. Approximate and estimate have a very slight difference, but at the end you have to guess the answer. Approximate means guess the answer which is more closer to the actual answer, and estimate simply means guessing the answer. So what will be my estimate? For this, let's take a number line. Now in your mind, you have to round the larger number to the nearest tenth. What does that mean? In this sum, which one is the larger number? 72. So we have to round the 72 to the closest tens. Closest tens means which one are the tens which are closer to this number. It would either be 70 or it would be 80. It will not be 90 or it won't be 60 because closer to this number is either 70 or 80. 72 is right here on the number line. So it is closer to 70 or is it closer to 80? 72 is closer to 70. So we are going to round our number to 70. And then we have to multiply with the other number, which is 4. So my estimate is 70 times 4 is equal to 280. How did I get this 280? 4 times 0 will give me 0. Then 4 times 7 will give me 28. Okay. So this is our estimate. So remember the two steps. We have to round the larger number to the nearest tens and then multiply it with the other number. So let's go ahead and calculate the answer to this question using the formal written method. First, write the larger number in the correct place value and then write the smaller number with the multiplication sign. First, we begin with the ones place. So in our mind, we have to do 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So we write 8 over here. We know 8 is in ones place. So we write it over here. And then we will do 4 times 7. That is ones place with the tens place. So here we get 4 times 70 again. Why is this 70? Because this is in its tens place. 7 is in its tens place. Okay. So it is nothing but 70. So what answer do we get? We get the answer as 280. Now this is a 3-digit number. So what is in its ones place will go in its ones place. Tens place goes in tens. Hundreds place goes in hundreds place. So this digit here is 0. So we will add 0 to this 8 because both are in its ones place. 0 plus 8 is nothing but 0. Now next number is 8, which is in its tens place. So we'll write it right under the tens place. The next digit is 2, which is in hundreds place. So that goes over here in the hundreds place. So the answer to the calculation 72 times 4 is equal to 288. Let's go ahead and see one more sum. Now here is another question. I want you to pause the video and try and answer this question by yourself. First, estimate the answer and then use the formal written method. Now that you have calculated your answer, let's see how it should have been. So to estimate, we have to round the larger number to the nearest tens. Our larger number is 81. So it is close to 80 or is it close to 90? It is closer to 80. So I am going to take 80 and multiply it by 8. So 80 times 8 is equal to 640. Now let's go ahead and calculate our answer. So first thing, write the larger number in the correct place value and the smaller number with the multiplication sign. First, we will calculate ones place with ones place. So in our mind, we have to do 8 times 1 will give us 8. So we simply write it over here because this is also in ones place. So we write 8 over here. Next, we calculate ones place with the tens place, which is 8 times 80 is equal to 640. Now here we have got a 3-digit number. So we have 0, which is in ones place. So we add the 0, which is in ones place, to the 8. So 8 plus 0 will give me 8. That is why the answer is 8 over here. Alright. Next, in tens place we have 4. So we'll write it right in the tens place over here. And in hundreds place we have 6. So we will write it right in the hundreds place over here. So our answer is 648, which is very much close to our estimated answer. Alright. Now, one question. Now, here I had the number 81 and I rounded it off to 80. What if my number was 86? I will round it to which number? 80 or 90? 86 is over here and it is closer to 90. So I will round it off to 90. What if my number was 85? I would round it as 80 or 90. I would round it as 90. So 85 onwards, I would round it to 90. And up till 84, it would be rounded as 80. Now go ahead and click on the next arrow and complete the sums in your notebook. So that's all with the lesson today. Have a nice day.